President Trump's son-in-law and advisor, Jared Kushner, is part of a White House delegation headed to Davos, Switzerland for the World Economic Forum. President Trump will join his son-in-law later this week. He is the first sitting president to attend since Bill Clinton in 2000. First Lady Melania Trump will stay home. White House officials cited scheduling and logistical issues. In a letter to the forum's executive chairman, the Holy Father urges participants to safeguard the dignity of the human person. Edward Pentin, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register, joins us with more. Ed, Pope Francis also thanks the World Economic Forum for wanting to include the Catholic perspective. How does the Holy Father describe that perspective?
Well, he really drew attention, Lauren, in this message to what he considers the most pressing issues regarding the world and the economies of the world. And he says that there's a lot of fragmentation, individualism, and he said it's leading to the poverty and suffering of millions of people, a lot of injustice. He says people are being reduced to cogs in a machine, and he wants to really return to or remind those present of the importance of restoring and upholding human dignity.
The Pope also makes reference to selfish lifestyles and indifference to the world around us. What do you think the Pope is asking world leaders to do about that?
Well, he talks about creating societies of inclusiveness, support, a just society. He actually praises entrepreneurship, and he says that if there's ethics in entrepreneurship in business, then they can bring social justice to those areas. But he's obviously very concerned about this whole, this is what he calls, is often called the throwaway society, and he just feels that people are putting profit before human dignity, and that's always been a refrain of Pope Francis.
He also brought up artificial intelligence and robotics, and I'm sure he's not talking about the Roomba I got for Christmas. Why is he doing this?
Yes, well, this is becoming quite an important issue, artificial intelligence and robotics. He says that they should be used for the service of humanity and to protect our common home. But he's also concerned about them being used for unethical practices, which, of course, technology always has been. And he's reminding people that they should be used for the service of humanity and not in immoral or bad ways.
Edward Pentin, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register. Thank you, Ed.
Thanks, Lauren.